Guys, it's a little dark in here. Hey guys, my name is Krista, if you don't know already. I don't know why I say that in every video, as if you don't know my name, but some of you don't maybe. In this video, we are going to be talking about coupon misuse, coupon glittering, balance couponing, using expired coupons, all that jazz. I really debated just putting this in the live video for tomorrow, but this is kind of maybe a heavy topic, and there are people who get upset about it, and there are people who don't know what it is. So I realized today, actually just a minute ago, that I have never made a dedicated video talking about this. And while we have talked about it on like Facebook Lives, we've never really talked about it on YouTube. So I want to make sure you guys are at least aware of what it is, and I'll tell you why, because I didn't know what it was and I was an idiot. But so I'm gonna tell you what it is. Hey guys, hey. So we still will be live Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow, of course. I am about to send out the email for the penny list after this video. I'll do that in case you're interested in that. All right, so kind of all of these topics go hand in hand with each other, and I know that a lot of you do get upset talking about this. I am very much a person who, I guess I try to be at least open-minded and see the other side of things, not only things from my perspective. I try to see things from other people's perspective. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you guys have negative opinions about this, and even in the live chat and the video after it's done being live, if you guys want to leave comments giving your opinion, I'm absolutely fine with that. I just ask you to please be nice to each other. Don't call each other names. People are gonna do this type of stuff all the, no matter what we think about it, and that's why I wanted to make this video. So when I first started using paper coupons, so just be nice to each other. That's my point. Please don't call anybody names. There is no need to that. If you have an opinion, you're more than welcome to state your opinion. Just please don't call people names. That's all I ask. So when I first started using paper coupons, I joined all the couponing groups on Facebook that I could possibly find, and I know a lot of you do the same thing. So I ran across this group that was called Coupon Glittering, and they had a nice glittery picture on their Facebook group, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty. And I joined this group, and I had no idea what it was. And then I was in this other group. It was a really big group, and you weren't allowed to use the word fraud in that group, or they would kick you out. And I just didn't understand all of the stuff that was kind of happening. And finally, I did find this little resource that explained what balanced couponing was to me. And I got, I guess, a little bit of an explanation. And so I guess that's why I kind of wanted to make this video once I realized today that I hadn't talked about it on YouTube before, like a dedicated video in case someone searches what is coupon glittering or whatnot. So yeah, so here we go. I'm going to do my best to do this. I do have a few notes of like points to talk about, but I don't write myself a script. I would rather do it live. I like doing things live like this so you guys can give your input as well, in a nice way, of course. So first, I'm going to explain to you what I think these things are in my own words. So let's just talk about that. The first thing is coupon misuse. Obviously, that is misusing a coupon other than for its intended purpose in any capacity. The next thing is going to be coupon glittering. In my opinion, coupon glittering is a nice way to say coupon fraud. I do want to say, having said that, something I've learned since I've been doing this and helping other people learn to coupon and save money, sometimes people come to couponing for a very last resort. Like they have no other option to feed their kids, and they're like, oh no, what do I do? And so I've definitely learned since I've been doing this not to judge people for what they do, even if it is wrong or I see it as wrong. I try my damnedest not to judge people because I think we never know what other people's situation is. And I think that is a really important thing to remember. Does that mean it's okay for them to technically, I guess, would you say commit a crime? I don't know. But I see it as, I mean, it is kind of my business as a couponer, but on the other hand, I know that people are always going to misuse coupons. And the only thing that I can do to maybe help that situation is to try to show people that it is possible to save money without fraudulently using coupons. So coupon glittering is basically a very nice way to say coupon fraud. Balanced couponing is when you're using a coupon basically on an item as long as it's not excluded on the coupon and as long as that coupon scans for that item. So for example, balanced couponing would be like, let's see, I'm trying to think of a good example. Oh, Tide. You know how we get the Tide coupons in the PNG inserts and they'll be like $3 off any Tide, but it excludes Tide Simply Clean, and then people will take that $3 off coupon and buy the Tide Simply OxyClean, and they're like, but it's okay because this isn't technically the same thing, but really it is, but they're just trying to pretend it's not. So basically on a level here, we have balanced couponing, which is kind of in the middle, and then we have coupon like fraud down here, and that's coupon glittering, okay? And so the people who are doing balanced couponing are just kind of not totally going against the rules, but they're just kind of bending the rules just a little bit. I hope that makes sense. And then there's also a lot, I see this a lot, and I want to make sure to mention this in this video, which is using expired coupons. So there are some coupons that never expire. There's a list here. I'm going to read them off to you, and I'm going to explain more in depth about these things here in just a second. But I wanted to give you a quick overview of what those words meant in case you run across them. Because if you don't know what coupon glittering is, it certainly does not sound like it's going to be something that is fraud, in my opinion. I mean, I certainly never crossed my mind when I first started couponing that it would have been fraud. So we have a list here that says coupons that never expire: Kimberly-Clark, Kleenex, Kraft Cheese, Printable, KY Jelly, Listerine, Lubriderm, Poise, Prego, Reese's, Rimmel, Rock, Rubbermaid, Scott, Shea Moisture, and a bunch others. And so here's my thing with the expired coupons. Actually, and I'm going to be honest here. You guys know that I'm a very honest person, and people get mad at me for that. And I'm going to tell you just the way I feel. And if you don't agree with the way I feel, that's absolutely fine with me. But don't call people names. Remember that? In my opinion, I think it's worse to use a expired coupon in a lot of cases. And the reason I think that is because a lot of the times the cashiers, they pay attention to whether or not the coupon is for the correct item, and so forth. But a lot of the time, since the coupon will still scan these particular ones anyway, after they're expired, they don't pay attention to the expiration date. So if I'm a person who goes to work at Walmart every day and probably gets paid a real shitty wage, and I am, you know, a very honest person, and I do try to make sure people are following the rules with their coupons, and you come through my line and give me a coupon that's expired, and I've checked all your coupons and they're fine except for this one, and I missed, you know, looking at the date of that coupon, and I scan it, and then the manager comes, you know, to me the next day and is like, you took an expired coupon. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that is trickier than, at least if you're totally misusing the coupon, you're giving the person an opportunity to catch it, right? With an expired coupon, it still scans it. They're going to see that it's for the right item most likely, and they're not going to catch it. So I am probably more against using expired coupons. I don't know why I feel so strongly about that, but I kind of do. Maybe because I try to be an honest person, and so when people trick me, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel good, and so I don't like when other people are tricked. So, coupon misuse, coupon glittering, balanced couponing, using expired coupons. What are we saying in the chat? So people have a lot of questions about coupon glittering. And when I started couponing, especially when I noticed that they were starting to like take our Tide coupons away, and stuff like that, I was really upset with the people who misused coupons. And I tried to go on this little thing of, if I was in a group or something like that and people were talking about misusing coupons, I would be one of those people who would be angry at them and probably, just straight tell them that they're trying to commit fraud. But as I told you earlier in this video, I come to terms with the fact that people come here sometimes, not always, but sometimes as a last resort. And so you never know why people are doing what they're doing. I learned very quickly why in those bigger groups, why they don't allow the word fraud and stuff like that, is because that's usually how people come at you. For me personally, I do believe that misusing digital coupons is a little bit different. And we don't even say that we're misusing them. We say they attach. And I always try to make it clear for you guys if we are using a coupon, especially if it's in a breakdown or something like that. If it is a coupon that is not particularly for that item, I always try to make it clear that that is what we're doing. And that it attaches and it's not for that item. Again, I don't like to be tricked. I don't want to trick anybody. How awful would it be if you went to the store and tried to buy something that was not for the correct item? The reason I think digital coupons are a little different than paper coupons is this right here. I'm going to tell you why. Bet you never guessed I was going to tell you. But anyway, so let's say, because often we get this deal. So we got at Dollar General, we use a lot of digital coupons here. Those of you who follow me, we use a lot of digital coupons at Dollar General. So this is a great example. So we get this Dove deodorant. This happens all the time at Dollar General too. We'll get a coupon and it's for the bigger Dove, but it works on these and makes them free. So the coupon that I bought this with was for any Unilever spray deodorant, and it was $1 off. The Unilever spray deodorant, which is like the Dove. I just happen to have 2 deodorants here of Dove. That's weird. Anyway, these are quite expensive usually, like $5 or $6, and then these are $1 in the travel section, or $1.25. So the coupon worked on these and made them free, so they're $1. When you shop at Dollar General and you load your coupons to your account, you cannot remove them. Okay, so if I click all my coupons to my account and I go shopping and I get to my store and they only allow me to do 1 transaction, and I'm just happen to buy a Dove deodorant out of the travel section, that coupon is going to attach without me knowing it. And even if I am aware of it, okay, because this happens, there are some stores who are very adamant that you're only allowed to do 1 transaction. So if I go to that store and I have to buy Dove deodorant, and then I need to buy something else that I have a coupon for, there's no way I can pick and choose what those coupons come off for and what they don't. And even if I know that the $1 coupon is going to attach to this and make it free, there is no way for me to remove it from my account and buy this item without misusing the digital coupon. So that's why digital coupons are different for me, particularly at Dollar General. Other stores like Kroger, you can remove the coupon from your card altogether. So if you don't want to misuse the coupon and you're aware of a glitch or it attaching like that, then you can just take it off your card. And so that's why, for me personally, I feel a little bit easier about using digital coupons that attach to items as opposed to paper coupons. I feel like if I walk into the store with a hair dye coupon and I use it to go buy some Dawn, then obviously I knew I was going to fraudulently use that coupon. Do me a favor and give the video a thumbs up, guys, please. Or a thumbs down. It doesn't really matter. Thumbs up, thumbs down, please. So if you do try to use expired coupons that are on this list, they will scan at the register. Also, there's coupon glittering at every single store, Walmart, Dollar General, every single store, CVS. It might not be talked about and you might not see it a whole lot. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to tell you guys what it was in case you are not aware. Because there are dedicated groups and like Facebook groups and stuff like that for glittering usually. And so we don't see it a lot in the mainstream groups that we're in as far as couponing goes. But sometimes people will mention it and you might not know what it is. They might tell you to do a deal that you're not aware of if you're new. Our stores are very picky about expiration dates and are getting the right items on our paper coupons. I believe there's a group on Facebook where they collect expired coupons for the military. Yeah, I've been meaning to make a video about that, about expired coupons for the military. You missed the beginning of the video. Coupon glittering is basically fraudulently using coupons, is what we were talking about. And we're also talking about balance couponing, which also means if it scans for the item, then it works. And as long as the coupon doesn't exclude that particular item. Sorry, guys. I tried to chat for a minute before. I don't know why it looks so dark in here. The military bases can use expired coupons, I believe, up to 6 months expired. You can usually contact your local American Legion, and they will even mail them out for you to the military because it can be very expensive for you to pay to mail coupons out to military. So, do you guys have any questions? I mean, I think we kind of touched on everything. Like the drift coupon is being used for glittering, I think. Yeah, a lot of the times in groups, especially that's where you could find those types of deals. I mean, I guess if you're interested in doing those types of deals, I try to be careful and not to promote that type of thing. We do allow it in our Facebook group, and I think a lot of people get angry at me for that. Again, I feel like I don't know. I'm not going to be able to stand up and stop all of the couponers who do believe in misusing coupons. I wish that I could. I feel like the way that I can maybe help them is show people that it is possible to coupon the correct way without misusing coupons and get stuff really, really cheap, if not free. I think also when you're using rebate apps such as Checkout 51, and it says, you know, you can redeem this rebate as long as you didn't use a coupon to pay, basically is what it says. I'm paraphrasing, of course. You're kind of misusing, it's just like misusing a coupon, except you're misusing in the app a rebate instead of a coupon. I know a lot of the times that people will, you know, say mean things to each other for doing that, and a lot of the times I'll see people who think it's okay to misuse the rebate app, but it's not okay to misuse the coupon. It's like, you know, you're picking which is, you know, which crime is better, I guess. I don't know that you could necessarily go to jail. Actually, I know you can. Actually, I've seen some people at Walmart who were using coupons on completely the wrong items, and they did go to jail. I've seen a lot of people who have been arrested, mostly the couponers that I've seen who have been arrested were the ones that were making fake coupons just all together. Can you use a paper coupon on the Scott Comfort tissue that's on sale at Dollar General with its digital coupon? No. You're only allowed to use one manufacturer coupon per item. And digital coupons generally are manufacturer coupons. I think I've told you guys the story. It's kind of been a while since I've told you, but so maybe I should tell you again. Actually, I penny shopped for longer than I've couponed, and then when I started couponing at Dollar General, I only used digital coupons. Back in the day, you didn't have to verify a phone number with Dollar General. You could have as many accounts as you wanted, and I would literally go in and do 20 transactions. That was nothing new. I did that probably every single week, like 20 transactions, and I would go to another Dollar General and do more. But anyway, when I started using paper coupons, excuse me, I noticed that one of my stores, on accident, actually, I didn't do it on purpose. I noticed that one of my Dollar General stores, if you had a digital coupon for the item, so if I had a digital coupon for my Dove deodorant, and then I also had a paper coupon for my Dove deodorant, both would work, and I would get $1 overage. And their system was just really outdated. And so I went a couple of times and this happened, and I was doing it. And the manager was even like promoting for me to do it. She was like, you can use a paper coupon with that too. And I was like, oh yeah. And so anyway, eventually I did find out that this was totally fraud. And I swear to you, I was so afraid every day I was going to get arrested. Like, I couldn't sleep at night because of it. Because I maybe did it a lot of times. Not a lot, but a lot, considering. So my point is, I know that there are still, because I have some of you who have Dollar General stores who are so outdated that this works at your store as well. But I would urge you not to do it, even if the manager, like in my instance, was encouraging me to do it. And usually we get the same digital coupons as we get paper coupons, so it gives you the potential to get a lot of items free and a lot of overage. So it's kind of tempting to do it. Honestly, it is a little tempting, but you don't want to be that mom who's or dad on the front page of the newspaper who went to jail for trying to save money. I don't want to be that mom. To each their own. Life is too short. It is too short to worry about what other people are doing and all the time and be concerned with them. And I guess recently that's something I found out in my life. A lot of people are really concerned with what I'm doing, and it's kind of crazy to me how, maybe I just didn't see it so often until now, that people were so concerned with other people's lives and what other people do. But they definitely are, and people are very mean. But I've also seen too, I wanted to mention this. I was in a CVS group, and this CVS group, it was on Facebook. That's where I learned to do couponing. I didn't have anybody to teach me how to coupon, so I just stalked Facebook groups, like insanely, and taught myself how to coupon. And it took me a long time to get up the nerve to penny shop and coupon, but I after I stalked for months and months, eventually I did it. But anyway, I was in this CVS couponing group, and there was this blogger who had quite a big following, and she was supposedly a beginner friendly couponing group, and so new people are coming into the group every day as new couponers come along every day. But she was posting coupon deals, and all of them not necessarily were the coupon for the right item. I remember specifically this was an Aquaphor deal, and I was so upset with her for not telling people. Like, I feel like at least if you're going to tell people to do a deal with the wrong coupon, if it's a beginner friendly group especially, you should let them know that it's fraud, you know. But I think you should be careful, especially if you're new, where you're getting your deals from, and try to make sure that the person that you're getting your deals from, their, you know, beliefs and values or whatever, match up with yours. I'll misuse the coupon if they take coupons for bail. Ma'am, what did you go to coupon, or what did you go to jail for? Couponing. I know, right? What about stockpile sales? Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that. You are a smart little shithead. So when I first started talking about selling my stockpile here on YouTube, there was a lot of people who were really mad about it. A lot of people were not. A lot of people said that it was illegal. And so I did a shit ton of research, like a ton, to try to figure out if it was actually illegal or not. First of all, I don't want to promote something to you guys. Again, I try to be an honest person. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. People don't always agree with what I do, but I try to be honest and help you guys be honest, you know. I don't want to mislead you in any type of way. So especially when people started like coming at me with it's illegal to sell your stockpile, I really did a lot of research, and I was really bothered because I didn't want to be telling you guys, you know, hey, do this, and then it be something that it was illegal or you could get in trouble for. So I cannot find any evidence, none, nothing, not a thing, that it is illegal or that any person has ever been arrested for it. So I think this is this was a good lesson in my life, and I'm just going to tell you, okay? It has nothing to do with couponing, but it taught me something as an adult that I guess I was grateful to learn early in my life. So when I was about 20, I used to manage apartments. And we would get, obviously, our tenants to sign a lease. And in this lease, we would put that we wanted them, they had to do this, and if they broke the lease, they had to do that. You guys know how leases work. There's a lot of stipulations and whatnot. But what I found out once I had to go and evict people, is that we could put whatever the hell we wanted in the lease, but the law overrode, what our lease said. And so I think that happens the same with selling your stockpile. I think people don't necessarily agree with it, and so it's kind of a big rumor that it's illegal, or even companies can put it on the coupon or whatever, or talk about it, or their website or whatever, and say that it's illegal, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it actually is illegal. Since we've grown and we have more people here now from when we talked about this previously, like way in the beginning, when probably over a year ago, when we started talking about selling your stockpile. If you guys have any proof that selling your stockpile is illegal, please let me know. At one point here on a live video, we did go to the CIC, which we talked about the other day, remember? It is actually the what is it called, you guys? What's the name for that website? I think it's Coupon Information Center. And they're basically the FBI of couponing. I think we did find something on their website about it, where they were talking about mass reselling the products. I can't remember. I'll see if I can pull it up, but it wasn't geared towards us as just everyday couponers who go and buy the item and resell it. So here's the way I see it, since I can't find anything. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention a very important part. I used to sell my stockpile, and that's how I made a living. And I sold on a regular basis to cops in uniform. So I mean, if it was illegal, I would probably have gotten arrested. But once you buy something with your own money, it's yours. It would be like having a 10% off coupon for Nike, and you go on the Nike website and buy a pair of shoes, and you get them and you don't like them, so you resell them on eBay, and somebody says that's illegal. Well, that's ridiculous. You bought those Nike shoes with your own money. Whether or not you used a 10% off coupon, it doesn't matter, right? Why is a $3 coupon different than a 10% off coupon? People do it all the time. Some people make their living solely by using coupons to buy things like Nikes and whatnot and reselling them on eBay, Amazon, and stuff like that. I know, because I dabbled in that world for a little bit. And what those people do is they try to use any type of site coupons and stuff like that they can find. So yeah. Where can I like the video? I don't see it. Okay, so they say when we're on a live stream here, if you're on your phone, you have to X out of the chat, and then you'll be able to like the video. I only watch live videos on my computer. Now my internet's not working, so I can't pull up the CIC. I'm sorry, guys. You guys can go check out their website. I wanted to mention them in this video anyway because they do have a database on their website that you can search. And I believe it's just CIC.com, or you can just Google search Coupon Information Center. But they do have like a search bar, and you can search for a particular type of coupon. So let's say that you get like a Dove coupon and you think that it might be fraudulent for whatever reason. You can go in their little search bar, type in Dove, and if there are any fraudulent coupons for Dove, it'll come up in their little thing. Yeah, people do it all the time. People just give us a harder time because we're couponers and we get stuff free or really, really cheap, and so it makes us bad people, but it's fine for people to go to places like Bath and Body Works. You're right. Exactly. So I think that's just one of those double standard things. I think honestly that some people just need to find something to be pissed off about. I'm learning that in my life every single day, but nobody can ever show any proof of that. Like these people who say it's illegal. You can email me at ChristaRamsey6@gmail.com and show me some proof, and I would be happy to make a video and say, don't sell your stockpile, it's illegal. I would be happy to do that if you can show me actual proof. Do you guys remember whenever they had the couponing television show on, what was it called? Was it Extreme Couponers or something like that? I remember watching an episode of that, and one of the ladies sold her stockpile for, like, that's how she made money. And she didn't get arrested, so. eBay would be shut down if resale was illegal, for sure. Heard that the $1.50 off Dawn from the P&G was working on the smaller bottles of Dawn. Is that glittering? No, that would be more of a balanced couponing. Glittering is like a hair dye coupon for Dawn. glittering is like the worst fraud, basically, and then balanced couponing is somewhere in between, where you're like kind of misusing, but you're not really misusing, but you kind of really are. Can you touch on coupon sales? Oh, good idea. I meant to say that. Thank you. My notes, my bullet points went away. My internet's not working. My computer flatlined. Okay, so a lot of people also say that it's illegal to sell coupons. And when I first started using paper coupons, I remember there was a big, huge debate about not only selling coupons, but buying coupons, people were saying. And I was terrified to buy or sell or do anything, particularly to buy coupons. But there are times that I got too many, and then I thought about reselling them, but I was too afraid from what I had heard. So I also did a lot of research about this, and what I found, first of all, you should not buy internet printable coupons because it's likely that those are copied. And again, people go to jail for that, and I don't want you to go to jail. But as far as selling, like reselling newspaper inserts or clipped newspaper coupons, they're not supposed to resell the coupons. So instead, people just found like a loophole, and instead they charge you for this service of them finding the coupon for you, clipping it, and mailing it to you. So you're actually paying them for their service instead of the paper coupon. You take that how you want to. The only place you should ever be able to get a newspaper coupon legitimately is from the newspaper. So if you are buying, you have to know this. If you are buying coupons from someone, they're getting it in a shady way. Like, they're getting coupons in a shady way at some point. Whether the person they get it from and the person they get it from, the person they get it from is taking it from like the warehouse or whatever. Nobody should have coupon inserts except for like the local newspaper, because P&G, Smart Source, Retail Me Not, those places certainly do not wholesale their coupon inserts and then allow others to sell them. So at some point they're being stolen. Whether or not you still want to continue to buy coupons, having known that, is up to you. I buy coupons every single week. I guess that's the newspaper will only allow 4 papers per address in Michigan too. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. Back in the day, people dumpster dived for inserts. Remember when? LOL. I think people still do that all the time. People tell me that they do that. I'm sure even back before people were like stealing and selling. I'm not sure. It amazes me when people ask to join the Facebook group, and you have to say, like, I asked a couple of questions, and one of the questions is, how long have you been couponing? And a lot of those people have been, say, like 30 years, and I would love to just have a chat with somebody who's been couponing for 30, 40, 50 years. Dollar Tree sells Sunday papers for $1, get 4 of them. Duh. Not all Dollar Trees do, though. That's the problem. My Dollar Trees do not sell the Sunday paper or any newspaper whatsoever, for that matter. Really? Why, when you can buy and have them mailed to you. Right. Why, if you're only getting a newspaper for the inserts, why would you only be limited to 4 when you could just buy them? I agree. I think knowing, though, at some point that the coupons have to be stolen from the warehouse or whatever, knowing that, it does make me feel a little bad about it. I'm not going to lie. My question is, where do they get them from? Well, the insert companies have to print them out and then ship them to the newspaper companies that distribute them. So I guess they're stolen from some point from the time they're printed to making it to the newspaper companies. And since there are people who sell coupons kind of not only where they print the coupon inserts, I assume that most of the coupon inserts are probably getting taken from the newspaper, like your local newspaper business, you know, because they get like stacks of them and then they stuff them in the newspaper that they print. So people are probably just taking stacks of them. Something that I'm very curious about, like, if you think about it, am I the only one? It takes me hours to set, clip, and organize my coupons. How do people, like, how's it worth it to sell inserts? I don't understand how these people make a significant amount of money. Maybe I'm wrong, and I guess if you sell quite a bit of inserts, you could make a pretty nice profit. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I just don't see it being that profitable compared to the time that you're spending cutting your coupons and organizing them. They have the whole book, stacks of them. Yeah. I feel like clipping and organizing is a full-time job. I know, right? Me too. I was a lot happier when I started just putting my coupons in a file folder and then putting them in a coupon box. My issue is that I'm incredibly unorganized. And so what ends up happening is this. And so I have each week actually still in this little mail thing, which actually isn't that bad of an idea if I just leave it in this and put it in the box. But the problem is sometimes I'll like take them all out and I'm clipping them, they get all mixed together, and then it's overwhelming to try and condense them. But I'm going to try to start doing better with organizing my coupons, and I think we're going to be making a video about that real soon. I have a filing box. Actually, I have several. Those crates that I got on clearance at Walmart can also be used as a filing box, which is a extremely cheap way to do it if you don't already have a filing box. But I was actually sitting here planning out the videos for the week and whatnot. I'm going to try to upload a 5 off 25 breakdown for each day this week. And then plus we got the live Tuesday video. And then plus I'm going to try to do at least the freebies at CVS for next week. But I think somewhere I am going to fit in a coupon organization video and start trying to be more organized with my coupons, and maybe do an update video kind of on that. But anyway, somebody had posted a coupon glittering post in our Facebook group, which is what kind of brought on this whole conversation. And it occurred to me that we had never talked about it on YouTube in a video dedicated to that topic. So I just wanted to make a video, so if anybody searched it and they were new to couponing, or maybe you are a couponer and you don't know what coupon glittering is, it certainly doesn't sound like fraud. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before we go? As I said, We do still have the Tuesday Night Live chat tomorrow, but this is kind of a heavy topic, and the Tuesday Night Live chat is my favorite video of the week. It honestly is. Just because we just literally just chat about couponing stuff, and it's not so serious, I guess. So, anyway, I didn't want to put this in that video because I felt like it would maybe, I was worried that there were going to be like negative people who were angry about it. So, yeah, somebody said coupons expire so fast now, and it's summer. That's why. Once we move into the winter months, usually coupons will have a little bit for more of an expiration date, not a whole lot, but I don't know why that is. I guess maybe in the wintertime people can't get out of their houses to use the coupons, so they give them a little bit longer of an expiration date, I guess. I don't know. But that's a little fun fact, I guess, that I've noticed over time. Summer, they do expire usually, almost all of them expire within 2 weeks. It's a real pain in the ass. You go to my website to sign up for the penny list email, poweredbycoupons.com. Scroll down the page a bit, and there is a pink box. If you watch the penny list video that I did a few days ago, I showed you in that video what that pink box looks like. You simply enter your information into that box, such as your name and phone number. Thank you, Susan. Any other questions, y'all? Aw, thank you. What do you think? We forgot to mention something important. What do you think about when the company codes their coupon wrong and it works on something other than what it was for and not the right product, like Bic razors last year? This happens all the time, like every week, I swear. You might not see it, but it happens all the time. So that kind of ties in with what I forgot to tell you that was important that I wanted to mention. There's an app that you can buy. You do have to pay for the app. And it's called Q-Seer. So the letter Q, S-E-E-R. I don't remember how much the app is, but I know it's not much. I think it's just like a few dollars, maybe $5 at the most. And when you get your coupons, you can scan the barcode, and the app will tell you what that coupon works for and attaches to. Basically, how to misuse the coupon, from what I understand. Now, I've never had the app personally, but this lady who used to help admin the Facebook group, she had that app, and she would tell me kind of what it was like, and that's the only reason I know. $1.99, someone says in the chat. So I guess if you wanted to misuse coupons, see, there is no reason to fight. I mean, I don't want to say that there is no reason to fight that battle, because I feel like I don't want to be, I feel like one person can change things. I honestly do. And I feel like in a little bit of a way, when I say, instead of fighting those people, just showing people how to coupon the right way instead is doing my part. I feel like maybe that is a cop-out a little bit, honestly. But I misuse digital coupons, so I don't know that I can be a real strong advocate for that. But anyway, I don't want to make it sound like I'm promoting coupon misuse, but at the same time, people are always going to misuse paper coupons. And I see people in these Facebook groups who get so upset about it, like pissed, like losing sleep over it. And there's no reason to do that, because it's something that's going to happen. It's like, as long as there's money in the world, people are going to steal and commit fraud to get money. The same with coupons. Coupons are basically the same thing as money, to us at least. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I think, I get mad when people say, though, that everybody's misused a coupon at some point in time. Um, I don't find that to be the case. I think that there are honest people in the world, and I don't like grouping everybody as dishonest or whatever you want to call them. But maybe unknowingly, a lot of the times, especially when you're new, you probably do misuse coupons. But anyway, fraud is fraud, period. People are afraid to stand up for righteousness. Bottom line, everyone answers for only themselves. Can you do a video sometime with maybe a challenge doing it with only a certain amount of money? I try to do that for you every week. I would call our 5 off 25 breakdowns a $5 challenge. Well, not always. We don't have great deals, but Tony, couponing with Tony, if you don't know, she makes CVS couponing videos. She does the $10 challenge, and I've thought about doing that before, but I tried to stay in my own lane, do my own thing. I don't want to copy her idea, although I don't know that that's necessarily copying, but as someone who has people who do everything I do, it's so annoying. So I just don't want to do that to somebody else. But I give you guys at least a breakdown every week with the lowest possible out of pocket. That's what I try to do. Unfortunately, a lot of the times those breakdowns do consist of gain items. And so a lot of the times the other types of items like personal care and whatnot are missed out on sometimes. But that's a good point. Somebody said I've only been couponing a couple of months and I try not to misuse. But it's frustrating that the coupons don't work. I think that's a really good point too. A lot of the times I feel that way, and in the beginning I really felt that way. Well, if I go in and I buy this palm olive and my $2 coupon doesn't come off, and then 2 months down the road I misuse a $2 palm olive coupon, it's really kind of the same thing, isn't it? I mean, that's up to you. Someone asked, everyone answers for themselves. So that's why we should all worry about what we're doing and not everyone else, for sure. Amen to that. Sometimes it's hard though. It really is. I get caught up in stuff too of what other people's doing, and sometimes you don't realize that that's what you're doing, I think. You know what I mean? So you just have to try your best to stay in your own lane, do your own thing. That's what I try to do in my life every day. Somebody in the chat asked, could you use a paper Garnier coupon with the store Garnier coupon at Dollar General? That coupon expired, so you would not be able to do that now. But if there is one, and one is a store coupon and one is a manufacturer coupon, you can most certainly use those together. But most digital coupons are manufacturer coupons. Here recently, Dollar General has been giving us a lot of store coupons that are on items that you wouldn't typically see a store coupon on. For example, Suave, Palmolive, Garnier. Usually you don't get store coupons for those types of items. Usually you only get store coupons that are like 5 off 25 or $2 off any $10 purchase of Dollar General branded items. So I think that that's something Dollar General is trying to do, like something new. I really appreciate it because instant savings don't count towards our threshold total, but store coupons now do at Dollar General. So I hope they keep it up. I think that's great. That's going to be great for us in the long run, as long as they don't change their policy, and I don't see them doing that, changing it again anyway, because they just recently changed their policy. So I ordered 100 Skinny Pop Qs. They don't expire until Halloween. Aw, Marcia. Does anyone know about the Fetch app? I used to have the Fetch app, and I didn't like it. I don't know if they have changed things since I was using it, but I didn't like it when I had it. I remember I bought something, and then, like, I don't know, I'm probably exaggerating, but like 2 weeks later, they wanted me to scan my receipt so I could get points for that again after I'd already done it the first time. And I was annoyed by that, so I got rid of it. A lot of times people talk about those types of apps. I'm going to be really honest here, and people are probably not going to like that I'm going to say this, but I'm just going to say it because that's who I am. As someone in my position who wants to make a living, a really good way to increase your living is to talk about apps like that who have referral programs, right? There's been months I made more from Ibotta referrals than I made from YouTube. So I think sometimes apps that have referrals get promoted to be more than they are so people can make money. Maybe I'm wrong and people legitimately like the Fetch app. I'm not saying, no, don't take that the wrong way that I'm saying everybody who promotes the Fetch app. That was a while ago. I'm just saying, keep those types of things in mind. You know, you got to think about that kind of stuff. Have I ever been like, oh shit, I got to figure out how to get a new tire next week? Maybe I can make a Walmart video and talk about Ibotta and increase my money a little bit. I would be lying if I said that I've never done that. So maybe people really like it and I just don't. Do you think a 3 off 15 will ever come back, Christa? Yes. I do. I bet that it will. I just don't think that they'll keep it around for as long as they did. And since you asked me, I'm going to bet that it comes in spring. Marcia says, Fetch is the app I made the most money with, and I don't have any referrals. There you go. It was a while ago whenever I used it, so it might have changed. But not only the Fetch app, that's not my only point with that. I love the Ibotta app. I would never promote anything to you that I didn't fully believe in, that I wouldn't pay for myself, like legitimately. But maybe they changed the Fetch app. I just mean that in general. When you hear these types of things, keep that in mind. Not only with apps, but when people promote, you know, weird things like clothing. If you're watching somebody who usually does couponing and all of a sudden they're trying to get you to use their code, like, I think they get 2,000, which is $2, but if they have a big channel, lots of people sign up and it adds up for sure. I'm not saying that everybody, though, using the Fetch app. I didn't mean that specifically about the Fetch app. I meant that in general. I wish I could find more apps that had referral programs that were good. I would promote them. I mean, if they were good and I thought that they were, you know, something that was beneficial to you, then I would most certainly promote them, especially if I was getting a referral. Why wouldn't I? But That's, you know. All right. I guess I'm going to go, you guys. And we go live tomorrow, too, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So you guys can come back and ask questions if you have any. Stephanie. We were talking about coupon misuse, but you come at the end. If you use it, believe in it, then promote it. It's a win for everyone, for sure. And I'm not saying anything bad about someone who promotes anything on their channel. I'm just saying it's very tempting as someone in my position. You guys would probably be surprised at the companies that ask me to promote their stuff and are willing to pay me to promote their stuff. My thoughts on that, I don't know what it was, but when I hit 20,000 subscribers, that must be like the threshold, because as soon as I hit 21,000 subscribers, I was like flooded with emails, like it was like a magnet. But one thing I thought about doing, like I kind of considered it seriously, but other than that, I just say no. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get your questions ready in case you have any. I don't know what we're going to do in the video tomorrow. Usually we don't have anything planned, but I kind of like it that way. I'm helping people save money and shop at DG. Compliments of you. Aw. Drink. Everybody wants to drink. Y'all been harassing me about some drinking. Maybe someday. I told Jason I think it was yesterday actually. I was like, people are harassing me to drink. Peer pressure. The penny list has already been posted. I am going to email it out here in just a minute. Do what you got to do to make them videos. Yeah, but I would never come on here and tell you to buy something that I didn't think that you should buy. You know what I mean? That was just my point. Okay? The penny list video is posted for sure. Go click on my name here. Underneath the video, you can click on my name and go to my YouTube. Oh, give the video a thumbs up. Where are you guys going? You didn't give the video a thumbs up yet? What? Click on my name underneath the video and you can go to my YouTube homepage and then click on the videos tab and you can see all my videos in order, and there's the penny list. I think drunk Christa would be, the video's still up on YouTube if you want to go watch it. My husband drank with us too, but there's lots of cussing. Alright, bye guys. Give the video a thumbs up.